This is a Mitsubishi Triton. Can you see how all these are the seals? These are the seals. See how the oil got onto the spark plugs and they get into the coil? If you don't clean up if you don't stop that oil leak into the spark plug, it'll go on your coils. Where's the coils? There. These are the coils. It goes right up and it short circuits them, so they get burnt out very easily. All right. Okay. I'll explain some things to you. Over here is the hydraulic tappets. Alright, if you want to change the tappets, you remove these bolts equally, very slowly on both sides. Inside here, I'm not going to take these off. Inside here, that's where the tappets are. I think they're $40 each. The last time I bought one, I can't remember. Now, when you're replacing the seal on top, that's a seal to stop it from going in. See, this is as hard as a rock. These are the new ones there, right? You have to replace these to stop the oil going in there, shorten out the coils. Right down there, trying to get a picture of it. You can see that's the head bolts. Can you see the head bolt? There. You have to take off the cam bolts to reach the head bolts. It's usually the head on these are 63 pounds or something like that. Now, if you get this, like I showed you, with your spark plug all oily, like that, you have to replace these seals. Excuse me, Dan. Dan, give a second. Replace these seals. These are no, I can't find the tension for this, but I normally set them at about 10 pounds. You replace these, you put the new ones up here. They come on tight. Alright. These are as hard as a rock. Can you see the difference? They're brittle. These ones are the old ones. They have to go now. They're letting the oil through. The new ones are sealed very nicely.
Show that.
So here's one. See how the oil goes in? Shorts out the circuits. The coil after a while gets burnt out. I think the coils for these are $170 each. Alright. You gotta make sure the oil doesn't go past here. Sometimes I might put just a teeny wee little dab of silicone around it. This is the microscopic. Not really necessary, but sometimes I do it. Alright, there you go. These are hydraulic tappets. They're hydraulic tappets. As I said, you got a little thing in there. I don't know. Like I said, last time I bought one of these where they were $40 each. I don't know if they're a lot more dearer or cheaper now. Now, you just get the new ones. Put them over the top there. Alright, the head gasket, the rocket cover. There, comes on top of it. Pushes that down. Stopping the oil from going into there. Short, and this one has had three coils shorted out. There. What's the other one?
You get the Mitsubishi ASX coils are half the price of the Triton.
Yeah, you get the Mitsubishi ASX
or Challenger.
Or the Challenger. They're the same coil. You only replace that end bit because these are how much?
130.
These are 130 each. The Mitsubishi ASX or Challenger are only $70 each, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're only $70 each. So you save yourself some money. You just take off that bit and the coil in the middle. Look, see all that oil coming through. All right. Now you have to make sure you pull out all the spark plug. All that oil will just drop into the sump. There's not a lot of oil there. It's not going to cause, it's not going to affect your pistons in any way. Okay. After that, once you replace these, put the new spark plugs in. There's no need to clean it. A couple of drops of oil is not going to do anything. I'd say cleaning it risks putting more dirt down there. That's my opinion. Right. I'll get back to you soon. Bye.